Respetable público, lucharán de 2 a 3 caídas sin límite de tiempo. En esta esquina, Santo y Cavernario. En esta otra, Blue Demon y Bulldog. Since I was a little kid, I have loved wrestling. In fact, I have attended at least 10 wrestling events. And of course, I have seen cabellera contra cabellera matches. Wrestling is one of the most iconic aspects of Mexican folklore, but unfortunately, it is not taken as serious as it should be. That's why, as Mexicans, we must be proud and aware of what wrestling represents about us in the whole wide world. There are 3 things that make Mexican wrestling different from wrestling all over the world, and those are mask, mini wrestlers, and of course, rudos contra técnicos. Masks have been used since the very first moment wrestling started, and they are used to evoke ancient Aztec warriors such as Jaguar and Eagle. Early masks were only used to distinguish between wrestlers, and they were made up by 2 colors, one from the whole mask and another from the edges in eyes, mouth, and nose, such as the one from El Santo and Blue Demon. Nowadays, there's an enormous and colorful variety of masks, and they can represent different things, like animals, such as Bengala, religion, like Fray Tormenta, heroes, like El Zorro, but also stereotypes, like the Psycho Circus. They represent the idea that clowns are scary. Wrestlers can often be seen wearing their masks in public, and they do that in order to keep lucha libre spirit, but also to hide their identities. That's why a mask is the most valuable possession of a wrestler. In fact, it's so important that one of my personal favorites, Blue Demon, was buried wearing his mask, and that makes me think that only a few people knew who he truly was, but his legacy will live forever. When we speak about wrestlers, there's one kind we cannot skip, and of course they are mini wrestlers. Mini wrestlers were first introduced in the 70s, and the mini wrestler division required them being 5 feet maximum. But of course, wrestling evolution allowed wrestlers such as Pequeño Olímpico to join the division even though he was 5 feet and a half. But also, later on, he will become a champion. And speaking about championships, in 1992, Antonio Peña, former wrestler and of course CEO of AAA, created the first mini estrella world